Oh, I need to connect to your phone. Okay, which is your remote?
Alright, are we live?
Intro JV? Yes?
Neuqua Valley. That's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. NV is fine. Just then change these.
Audio. Speaking your audio.
Yeah.
Testing audio. Let me try turning.
Pull your left drop down. Left. Isn't it left? To get the audio.
They can hear me barely through it. So something must be like
It's picking up your voice.
picking up that. Well, I don't know why it is though. Audio just went out. Alright, well. What do we want to do?
Just stand next to me.
Just stand next to you. Talk. Alright, well, we're underway.
I wonder if I could
That's what I'm thinking.
Down on the ice
You know,
for
when you pull it down and
Neuqua
you
Valley
can choose
Wildcats.
like what you're outputting to and stuff.
Are we getting
Going up and skating off under his own power, although gingerly. There's number 41, I believe. 45, tough angle for us to see. We're hearing some reports that they can hear us. Who knows? All right, we got to face off here.
higher video or the better magnification?
That's in a point.
No, it's fine.
More than that, pushed aside and covered up by the goalie. Happy to have Zach Sabev and his brother Andrew back today. This is the Neuqua Valley has a really small bench. If you're looking on the side here, it looks like they only have about 5 players on the bench, which might explain some of the records that they've had to fill the forward shot quickly on net and covered up by the goalie. So it looks like they have 5 players. I see 2 players in helmets and casts, so they're out, and 1 goalie. So GBS could take advantage of that and should be in good shape. So welcome to Sunday morning hockey. The South Network. JV South trying to work the puck around. And we're being told to talk into the phone, so that's what we're going to do. Here comes the Wildcats into the zone. Shot and a goal. So pass to the middle and a quick shot. And the first shot that Dean Galana sees is in the back of the net. 5-hole, it looks like. So, Titans trail 1-0. Right away. 13:52 to go in the first period. See a lot of disappointed looks around the rink right now. It's early in the game, plenty of time to come back. Weiss takes his line out there where there's under drop, which is 1 back. And thrown into the zone by Charlie Friend. Chase after. Toward the middle, bounces. Drug with the puck. Bounces off of the defender. And not cleared. Now it is clear. We have Sims trying to dig the puck out. Sims the hero on the 5-on-3 penalty kill yesterday. Weiss with the puck behind the net, looking for a pass. Loses it. Here come the Wildcats out of the zone. The Wildcats coming with a little bit of speed here. They're just up the road here, so they didn't have quite as much distance to travel this morning. Udesky puts a shot deflecting off of the goalie into the corner. He's the first one on the puck behind the net, so showing some good effort there. Takes the puck across the middle, into the net, and shoots and scores! Individual effort there by Udesky to tie the game up at 1. 12:44 to go in the first period. South 1, Neuqua Valley 1. Nice individual effort there by Udesky to skate the puck around the side.
Are we on YouTube? Is it saying that people can hear us?
I have no idea. We could be on something, we could be on nothing. Much better is what I'm hearing from one of our fans back home. Maybe our only fan back home.
Too early.
Too early is right. So Brown takes his line out there now with Kozak to his right, Hudgens to his left, Jack Friedman and Francesi back on defense, and the puck gets cleared. Hudgens with a little play to get around the first player. Workchecker takes it back behind the net and wraps around. Francesi misses on the first shot, gets it back, and then loses it. Wildcats drop that puck down. No one's showing a real interest in going to the puck. The Wildcat defenseman sort of let that play happen. Brown got it and flipped it toward the middle and out. Again, we're seeing some tentative play right now out of South. They've tied the game at 1 after giving up an early goal. Puck was covered up there. 12:01 to go in the first period. And we have a face-off to the left of goalie Dean Galanis. A quick substitution there on the left wing. Brown wins it to Batista. Batista trying to knock it out. Loses the puck. And here comes Brown rescuing it from behind. Cutting through the middle. Loses the puck briefly and then it gets dislodged there, but Batista gets it and flips it against the boards. Ooh! Brown went hard into the board. It looks to be okay though. Skating a little gingerly now into the offensive zone. And Neuqua Valley flips it out. This is not going to be icing. It was waved off. It was tipped by a South defenseman. Here comes Jack Freeman, socks behind the net. Off the boards. Kozak, who flips it over past the defenseman, giving chase. But number 97 for the Wildcats is there. You have a change on the defense behind the play. And also on the offense. South rolling lines early on here. Nice hit behind the net there by Zach Savev. And Sidoti knocks the puck out of the zone. And Neuqua Valley struggling to get it back in. Played back nicely by Kozak. Oh, tough pass there to a standing still winger. Smith eats up that offensive player for the Wildcats. Throws it around the boards. He got it. Zach Savev trying to carry the puck out. It's a nice play by Neuqua Valley to keep that puck in. Sidoti giving chase. Deflects it back to the middle though. Shot picked wide by Dean Galanis. And Batista trying to get that puck out. Can't quite get it out. And now Kozak has it on his stick. And he's going to get into the bench for a quick change here. Wildcats looking to bring that puck out. They break it out through the middle. Deflected briefly by Zapfi. And Zach Sabev has it. He's going to throw it all the way down. And it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a change behind the play. Giving chase. Smith's getting behind the net. Looking for the middle. No one home. And here come the Wildcats trying to break the puck out. Pass to the middle. Luckily deflected a little bit wide there by number 66, Mario Lemieux. Here comes Wisniewski, carrying the puck wide. Wraps it around the boards, picked up by Rudd, thrown into the corner, where it's dug out by the Wildcats. And they throw it all the way around. They're going to wave off icing here. It was deflected. Friend gets the puck behind the net, curls around, cuts through the middle outside to Rudd, who takes it the rest of the way into the offensive zone and deep behind the net. So far, we've seen a little bit of aggressive play out of the South defenders. Hasn't bitten them yet. Looks like the Wildcats may have gotten an extra player back now. Looks like they're at 6 players on the bench.
Oh, we got the point open.
South playing with the puck a little too much in the zone instead of just firing it on net. Especially early on, you want to put a lot of goals, a lot of shots on net, get that goalie uncomfortable. Pass. Nice shot, just a little bit high and wide. That's Andrew Sabev. Newski giving some trouble to the Wildcats offensive player who just kind of dumps the puck and then goes off the ice for a change. And the puck is cleared, covered up by the Wildcats. Passes to the neutral zone, and Andrew Sabev loses an edge there. We've seen a couple of times South players using some edges and skating into the boards. Everyone seems okay. Rudd flips the puck out. Turnover there. Weiss to the middle, to Andrew Sabev in the back of the net. We have a goal and a South lead. Assist, Weiss, goal, Andrew Sabev. Nice play there. We had a turnover, and as we say, turnovers oftentimes end up in the back of the net. This time it ended up in the back of the Wildcats net. Excellent work there by the forecheck to force the turnover. Weiss to Sabev. Goal with 7:44 to go in the first period, and South has its first lead of the morning, 2-1. Face-off was won by Weiss, and actually recovered by Weiss too there, but the Wildcats get it and flip it in. Milanis kind of tosses it to the corner, thrown behind the net. Freeman doing some work there, loses the puck. We have a guy who just fell down there.
Go ahead.
And Elliot Sims with the puck on his stick through the middle. Toe drags around the defenseman into the corner and loses it, where it's picked up. Back to Sims. Can't quite handle it. Franchisi pinching hard. Friedman hanging back. Nice play there by Udesky. Looking for someone in the middle. Has to keep his head up. It's a dangerous play there. Puck is back to Friedman. Little give and go. And I don't think the goalie knows where it is. Unfortunately for us, it's in the corner. Friedman with the puck. And wrapped around the board, Sims giving chase, will recover it, spins out of that play, loses the puck. Back though, Franchisi has it, falls down. Looks like he just kind of lost an edge there maybe. A reminder to our parents to sharpen skates after this week's tournament. Udesky takes that puck, tries to cut to the middle on his backhand, spins around, falls down. A lot of bodies all over the place, but this puck gets over to Sims, who's behind the net. Not a lot of movement. So every time we have the puck behind the net, you'd like to see some offensive players moving toward the net. We're just kind of standing still right now. And that allows the Wildcats to get that puck and throw that out. And we're going to see a change behind the play, and icing is called. A little bit lucky on that icing. But I think the Wildcats felt just as lucky to get that puck out. Again, they're playing with a very short bench, and that is definitely impacting their ability to get the puck out. So over the course of this game, the expectation is that a lot of the play will happen in the South offensive zone, which is where we want to see the puck. Brown wins that stuff back. Hudgens gives chase behind the net. And out of the zone, nice play there by Zach Sabev. We missed that yesterday. Throws it to his teammate, Braden Smith, who unfortunately hits Brown on his boot. And then Brown does get the puck out of the net. And Kozak giving chase, not icing. So Kozak is the first one down there, throws it toward the middle, and the player's in the net, but not the shot. And we're going to have a penalty coming up.
Looks like a trip.
I'm not quite sure who that's going after, but I think Hudgens ended up in the Wildcats net.
Elliott's coming off the ice.
We have Elliott coming off the ice. Elliott Sims coming off the ice, but it looks like he's just running back to the locker room. Maybe an equipment issue. Nothing to worry about. No penalty on that one. I think it was... I'm not really sure. Oh, no, there is a penalty now. Penalty on the Wildcats. So we're on the power play. Wisniewski plays it back to Zach Sabev. Zach Sabev back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski underneath on the give and go. And cleared by the Wildcats. I think that was Andrew Sabev was trying to find someone across the middle and it just got tipped out. Picked up behind the net by Braden Smith, who looks for the outlet pass to Wisniewski, who has some ice in front of him, throws it toward the middle. And that is Zach Sabev comes through the middle. Stop deflected wide. That was Noah, sorry.
Close.
Nice pass there.
Oh.
Braden Smith throws that wide of the net. Nice finish to the check on the offensive play there by Andrew Sabev. And Zach shoots it, deflected into the corner. Noah Cohn with the puck. Looking. Knocked down, no high sticking. So good play there by Andrew Sabev. Hand-eye coordination there to knock that puck down. Wisniewski with it in the middle. And the puck goes a little bit wide. Shot toward the net, wide of the net. That was Braden Smith stepping up. 43 seconds remain on the power play for South. And playing with the puck in the corner there. Wildcats happy to let him play outside with it. Zach Sabev with a little spin around the offensive player, gets it over to Braden Smith. And Braden throws it off the net and
I thought that went
deflected. It looked like it may have gone in. It actually hit off the pad and bounced out. We're about 85 or so feet away from the other side of the rink here, so it's tough to exactly see what happened, but it looked like it bounced off the pad. Here comes Braden Smith with 7 seconds left on the power play. Throws it, it's deflected. And that's going to kill the power play as the Wildcats are back at full strength, but a shot taken and in. So just as the power play ended, Zach Sabev kind of threw the puck toward the net, and I think the goalie was surprised by it, and it went over his right shoulder and in for the third goal of the morning for South. South with a 2-goal lead now, 3-1. Waiting to see that go up on the board. There it is, 3-1. So Zach Sabev, good things happen when you throw pucks on net. And right now, South enjoying a 2-goal lead. Henry Brown won the faceoff, and Wildcats get that back and dump it into the South zone. Given chase by Rudd. Brown comes in to try to clean that up. Whips it around the other side of the board. Here comes Friend to get it. Bodies flying right now. Rudd trying to get that out. Kozak can't get it. Puck is thrown to the middle and out of the zone. That's going to be an offsides, but not called by the ref. Nice toe drag by number 10 and in the back of the net. Individual effort by number 10. Not only was there a man in the crease, but there was also an offsides call that was missed on the left side. And that offside miss led to a goal, unfortunately. So a missed offsides, and unfortunately, there's nothing we could do about it. They don't have replay at this level.
Yeah.
But I can promise you it was offsides. But a nice play by number 10 on the Warriors to kind of toe drag through 2 defenders and went over Dean's right shoulder for a goal. So 3-2. Lots of action here. If anyone took the over, you're looking good. 3-2, first period, puck thrown deep into the zone. Warriors try to tip that out. And here they come through the middle on a 3-on-2. Puck thrown off the post. Oh, nice play there by Franchise to kind of body him off the puck. And finishes the rest, throws it around the net. Nobody there. Giving chase. Freeman playing behind the net. Sidoti should be back and covering, but isn't. Thrown toward the middle. Nice play there by Franchise, but he loses his edge there. Gets the puck back. Looks like we have somebody hurt. Number 60 is down for GBS, and we have a whistle. That is Zapfi is down, laying face down on the ice on the to the right of the net. I'm not really sure what happened. It looked like he got hit, went down,
He's okay.
and now he got back up. So he's back up. He seems okay. We got a clap from the crowd, and he is skating off to the bench. And we're going to... He's going to come off the ice. We're going to get a change. We're actually going to get a full change here, it looks like. All 5 skaters coming onto the ice. 1:37 to go here in the first period. Weiss taking the drop. Warriors are also going to make a little bit of a change. Looks like Zappy's okay. Puck is won back to Zach Sabev. Zach Sabev cannot clear it. Udesky skates through the neutral zone, skates through 2 players, passes it to Weiss, and he chips it to the right side. Can't quite catch that one. The clock ticks down to 1 minute and 10 seconds. Puck is thrown to the middle, and on net, and save. Wait, goal. We have a goal. It looked like it was in, or sorry, it looked like it was saved. The goalie referenced it as saved, but it actually went in. It looks like. I'm waiting to see the who celebrates. It's hard to tell who actually scored on that one, but it looked like a broken play. The puck kind of flipped in the air and somehow ended up in the back of the net. So
It's just sitting there.
with that, it's a 4-2 lead for South. Apologies to those at home who are wondering who scored that goal. I'm wondering just as much. We'll call it a team goal. Good effort there. Good things happen when you throw it on net. And Weiss gets ready to take the face-off with a minute to go. 1 minute left in the first period. Weiss with the puck. Skates into the zone. Tries to throw it across the middle. Deflected behind the net. Smith throws it around. Bev had it briefly. It was knocked away. Sims giving chase. Smith giving chase. He has it. He's looking up. Throws it. Into the neutral zone. 33 seconds left in the period. Nice play there by the Warriors to get that puck deep into our zone. Smith giving chase. 95 for the Warriors. Gets it. Tries to play it back to the point. It is tipped away. Here comes Udesky. It's a foot race. Udesky will have it toward the net. Pass, shot, score! We have a great goal by Elliot Sims on a pass from Udesky from the left to the right, and it is a 5-2 lead with 13 seconds to go in the first period. This is a South team that's been starved for goals, and today we are seeing them come in bunches. So nice play there. Great job there to tip that puck out. Udesky in a foot race gets that puck, flips it over to Sims, back of the net, and we are at 5-2 with 13 seconds left here in the first period. Here's the drop. Zach Sabev skates into the neutral zone. He's looking for more. Then he pulls it back, flips it over to Braden Smith, who throws it into the zone. 3 seconds, 2 seconds behind the net, and that will end the period. A good period for South. Excuse me, a good period for South. 5-2 lead after 1. Titans outshot Neuqua Valley 15-2. Is that 3? 15-3. That is pretty impressive. Maybe not the greatest save percentage that we wanted, but we'll take it. A lot of good work there by the South. Not just the defense, but also the back checking. That's really preventing the Wildcats from getting moving. Also, the Wildcats have about 8 players right now on the ice, which is absolutely impacting their ability to compete. But after a tough weekend where goals were hard to come by, having 5 in one period is certainly a welcome sight to the South faithful. I think it's working okay. I don't know.
That's because you're saying
but it worked on the other phone too, so that's why it has to be something that's setting on your phone.
Yeah.
I'll get the. Oh, I guess we still have to be able to log into that. You're gonna try something different?
No, yeah.
All right. All right, we're trying a little bit of a different audio. Let us know. Does that need to be on? Let us know if you can hear or not hear. And South starting off here. Puck is in the zone for the Wildcats. Deflected off of the goalie. And coming back through the middle here. It's Charlie Friend taking it into the zone. Looking for a pass. Can't find one. Kozak's got to watch his skate in the crease there. That could lead to a nullified goal there. But here come the Wildcats. A little bit of energy here. And that puck is thrown all the way down there. That's not going to be icing. It's actually going to be on net, deflected wide into the corner. Kozak misses the hit on the side there. Looked like he was trying to distract the defender for Wildcats. The puck is wrapped around. Then shoots it, deflected, back to Hudgens, who swings and misses. Two players from the Wildcats working on that. A little bit of extracurriculars. Puck bounces all the way out over Friend's skate and down. No icing. And we've got a couple players fall down, no penalty. Brown trying to work that puck out, throws it out to Kozak, who gives it in the middle to a streaking Hudgens, who takes it outside. Changes happening behind the play. And the puck is loose, and Hudgens with a great opportunity. He had the goalie down and just couldn't lift it over him. Gerard said this is important. We're going to look and see if we can fix our audio in a little bit. Here comes Franchisi with the puck, shoots, saved by number 10, their goalie. Puck is deflected into the corner. Good hit there by Hudgens, clean. Brown falls down, gets back up, gets the puck over to Friedman, to Hudgens, who tries to stick handle with the blue line, loses it, but gets it back, and giving chase, shoves the defender, comes up with the puck, showing his strength. Would have been better to play the puck there, but that's okay. Back out to Kozak. Kozak goes into the zone, around the offensive player, dislodged there by the Warriors. Or not the Warriors, the Wildcats. But yesterday's the Warriors. A little bit of a frenetic pace there. Ooh, shot by Freeman that almost found its way bouncing over the goalie and in. So the goalie's glove side has been a little weak today, and they're taking advantage of it. Brown throws it in toward the net, and it's going to be covered up by the goalie for a face-off. And we have a change coming here with an offensive zone face-off. So the audio is intermittently off every 2 seconds or so, and this is a setting that we need to have in there. I think shot there by Sidoti, wraps around the boards. Zappi fighting, Sidoti comes over to try to dig it out. Puck squirts loose. Braden Smith has it, just kind of tries to throw it down, gets deflected, and here come the Wildcats. Chased into the corner.
I think it's got to be on his settings.
All right, we'll have to take a look at that. Zach Sabev fights behind the net, comes out with the puck, spins around, evades the defender, gets it out to Zappi, who just can't hit that puck, and we're going to get icing. So that was just a missed communication there. Zappi needs to keep his stick on the ice, catch that pass, and get that puck out of the zone. Unfortunately, it goes all the way down for icing with 11:11 to go here in the second period. We are working on the audio. We're thinking by game 7 or 8 we might actually get this right.
Under the 7.
Until then, face off here to the left of goalie, our right. Face off is won back by Sidoti to Zach Sabev. Zach Sabev skates the puck behind the net, looks for an opening, and he sees it. Here he comes through the middle of the zone. Splits the defenders, goes wide, shoots, saved by the goalie off of his glove and into the corner. And the Wildcats try to throw that back down. Braden Smith casts it wide. Zach Sabev back already, gets the puck. Thrown into the corner. Delivers a little bit of a shoulder. And now, looks like loses the puck. Can't really tell who has it. I think Zach did have it. It now goes into the corner. Number 10, the good goal scorer for Wildcats. Passes it back to the point. Shot is deflected wide. Thrown toward the middle of the net. Batista has it on his stick. Tries to get it out. Can't. Then gets onto Sidoti's stick, who throws it all the way down. No icing, which is an interesting call there. We'll take it. The South Titans make a change there. Good delay there by Wisniewski to stop that puck on the way out, but then loses it. Rudd with the puck back in the defensive zone, throws it out high, and it looked like that could have been called icing as well. It wasn't, so I think these refs in the early morning are thinking they want to get this game moving, and they are. 9:51 to go in the second period. This puck has been bouncing from end to end, and this puck is now cleared out. That's not going to get all the way down for icing. Nice clear there by South. Wisniewski giving chase into the corner. Puck is won and cleared out. Andrew Sabev briefly with the puck. Loses it, gives chase, has it now into the zone. Here comes South. Andrew Sabev looking up, throws it toward the middle, and nobody there. He was looking for Wisniewski. Wisniewski was getting tied up. Good idea there. Puck is thrown and intercepted. Here come the Wildcats. Nice play toward the middle. Nice shot there by number 4. Great save by Galanis. Puck is cast wide into the corner. And being picked up here by Charlie Friend, who flips it out to Andrew Sabev, who gets it to the middle. And the puck is on Cohn's feet, who throws it toward the middle. Wide open Wisniewski and into the net. Nice play. You have a South goal, 6-2. Nice job there by Cohn and Wisniewski. And South with a 6-2 lead here in the second period. So the bouncing puck found its way onto Cohn's feet. Got the puck to Wisniewski, who found the back of the net. Nice job there by Andrew Sabev earlier in the middle of the in the neutral zone. And a 6-2 lead for South, and Weiss takes his line out. And the faceoff was won there by the Wildcats, and they are definitely slowing down. They're feeling the impacts of both the early game and a short bench. Elliot Sims trying to dance around the defender, can't do it. And Wildcats are the first one down there. The shot is way wide of the net. And pass to the middle. Nice job there by Elliot Sims to tie up the offensive player. Thought he had a good open shot. And a nice shot there by the defender for Wildcats. Good save by Galanis, cast into the corner there. And South trying to get that puck out. Can't quite do it. Wildcats, despite being somewhat shorthanded today, doing a good job of forcing that puck down into the zone. Having that near change certainly helps in the second period. And Weiss taking the puck into the zone, looking for the pass, can't find anybody. And it's turned over. And here comes number 10, certainly one of the better players on Wildcats. And a little bit of a dangle at the blue line and drew his own man offsides, and we're going to have a whistle. Offsides with 7:31. Yep. They always say at the blue line, you either throw it in or go straight in, and then what you don't want to do is dangle, and that's exactly what he did, and he pulled his own man offsides. Face-off is won back there by Weiss. here comes Franchisi into the zone. Tries to dangle around, actually had it, but then was taken down by player. A little bit of a miscommunication. Sims loses the puck. And here comes number 16 for the Wildcats. Friedman rubs him off the puck. Good job there to force him to the outside. Udesky trying to one-man get that puck out and loses it. He's got to just flip that puck out. And Friedman does. Straight ahead to Sims, who goes around the defenseman to the middle. Shot, goal! On the backhand. Nice play by Sims for his second goal, I believe, of the morning. And it is a 7-2 Titans lead. Nice job there, coming across to the front of the net, exactly like they teach you. Power move to the front, to the backhand, and we're going to see a change in goalie. Number 10 off for Neuqua Valley, and on to play goalie is backup, or a goalie, number 73. So, with that, 7-2 lead for the round. Got a little too deep on that one and just couldn't capitalize. But another open net there. You got to feel bad for a goalie to come right off the ice and have to take a shot like that, but he was there for it. Wildcats playing some D-to-D passing. A shot, Galanis casts it wide. Brown into the corner. Hudgens chips it, can't quite get it out. From back behind where Brown doesn't get the puck. I don't think he knew where it was. And now here comes GBS with the puck. Zach Sabev hits Kozak's stick and into the zone. Kozak's the first one there to get it. On his knees, can't get up and get the puck. Zach Sabev pinches and loses that play. And here comes Neuqua Valley. Smith is back there. Keeps him wide. Good job there to force the play outside. Zach Sabev there to clean it up. And here comes Tyler Hudgens. Cross to the middle. Looking for somebody across the middle. Backhand. Puck is loose. I don't think anybody realized where it was. So I think he was looking for the pass, but nobody was really moving toward the net, so he had to cut back to the middle. Wildcats get the puck all the way down. But here, Braden Smith knocks it away. And into the arms of Zach Sabev, who skates it through the middle. No one really picking him up at this point. Nice job there by Neuqua Valley to try to keep it wide. Throws it into the middle for Rudd. Rudd looks for Hudgens. Hudgens picks it up. Hit corner, dislodged, and thrown out of the zone where it was picked up and recovered by Rudd, who throws it back into the zone. The zone was cleared just at the same time. Rudd gave chase and then peeled off, going back to his position. And Wildcats come through. And here comes Hudgens again with the puck. Cuts through one man, and they're going to have offsides. Batista just couldn't hold the line, and Tyler went lateral. Tyler Hudgens went lateral instead of vertically into the zone. And that's going to be an offsides with 4:27 to go in the second period. And you got to believe the Wildcats are happy to take that offsides there. They needed a whistle. Audio is intermittently off every 2 seconds or so. Cuts off and then... Why? They're going to have to figure this out at some point. Face-off is one to the side by the Wildcats. You take the puck into the zone. Number 10 drops it back. Batista uses the puck on his stick. Nice hit there at center ice, but puck goes to number 10, who shoots it, save off of Galanis' face mask, and it's fought wide and deflected out of the zone. And here comes Zaffi giving chase. Can't quite get there. Good to see Zaffi back on the ice after the little injury earlier. Ethan Sidoti tries to flip it in, can't get it. And Charlie Friend with the puck goes D to D. Up from there, Zaffi misses the puck, but they're not going to call that an icing. They're going to say he tipped it. Zaffi giving chase behind the net. Batista with the puck toward the middle, deflected. And Sidoti with the puck, looking for an opening, throws it to the defenseman. Nice play to Rudd on net high. The puck is bouncing. It's on the netting and it's off the netting. Nice job there by Batista to knock that puck right off the netting. And Neuqua Valley throws the puck out, and we're going to get the clearing of the zone and have a whistle, and we're going to get a penalty. We're going to get a roughing penalty here. And I believe that's going against Batista at the end of his shift. We have a dad shaking his head over there to the left. I didn't see the penalty, but no argument. And with 2 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the second period, the Titans find themselves in a familiar spot on the penalty kill. Face-off is won back by Wisniewski, who Freeman flips it out and clears the zone. Smart play here by the Titans just to have a little bit of token pressure. Cone. Puck goes out to number 10. He throws it through the middle. Flips it out off of Freeman's skates, and they pull it all the way out of his zone and clear it themselves. We'll take that. Number 10 with some nice stick handling there. Wisniewski is right there with him. Nice pass to number 16. Great job there by Franchisi to kind of dive and knock that puck away. Shot that was going toward net. And minute 5 to go here on this power play, and Wildcats not really setting up anything. They're just kind of firing the puck toward net, and a lot of deflected pucks. Nothing's really getting through right now. We're seeing a lot of tired skaters out there. Number 10 maybe the lone exception here. He's got the puck. Passes it to his defenseman, who then tries to flip it to the middle. It's deflected by Wisniewski. The puck is loose. Back out to number 20, who throws it to the middle. Number 10 shoots and deflected high. Number 10 has done a good job there. And that puck is cleared by Wisniewski. He is going to get a change. Andrew Sabev onto the ice. Thrown into the corner. No icing. They're waving that off. Braden Smith has it. And nice easy clear as we roll to under 20 seconds left on this power play, on the penalty kill rather, for Titans. Elliotson's on the ice for South. Puck is being forced outside. Good job by the penalty kill there, and Andrew Sabev deflects it, gets it out of the zone. Almost had a great opportunity there as the penalty comes to an end. Batista onto the ice. 39 seconds left in the period. Puck is thrown up the boards. Andrew Sabev just can't handle that one. To Batista. Batista gets it out, and it's gonna get a weird bounce, but it's gonna spin there, and Sims gets it, avoiding the icing. Nice individual effort there, but puck eventually gets back to Elliotson's stick. 16 seconds. Puck is cleared. It's gonna roll toward the net. 12 seconds. Where it's recovered by Zach Sabev up to his brother Andrew. Andrew into the zone, cuts into the middle, shot, deflected, and 1 second, and that's going to be the buzzer and the end of the second period. A good second period for the Glenbrook South Titans. They hold a 7-2 lead after 2. Did you look at that setting to see if that did anything?
I think we have that.
That's on that one.
That was the. Let me see your settings.
I don't see anything. It's just score.
Was score cam to remote, right?
Right, that's the right thing.
Is that
What did that picture show? That one. Yeah, you have
It's the
that.
same.
What happens if you click that? Does it bring up a setting or something like that?
No.
No. Yeah. So 7 goals on 30 shots. Nice percentage. Neuqua Valley trying to get that puck out. Freeman gets that puck back in, wraps it around the boards. Freeman, the unlucky play yesterday where he threw the puck on net, and we weren't sure what that play was. It ended up being a man in the crease, and that nullified a goal that would have given South a 2-1 lead at that point. They did score later, but as you all know, not enough. Sims playing with the puck behind the net. Nobody's really in the middle. They're all behind the net. 3 offensive players behind the net. Not really sure if that's the best way to play hockey, but we'll figure that out. Sims with it, looks for the point, can't find it. Now we got to get it back to Franchisi, who throws it into the corner. Weiss wins it behind the net. Neuqua Valley clearly a little bit slow at this point, not really giving much pressure. South sensing perhaps that this is an opportunity to get some good shots on net, really doing a good job of swarming the puck, gets it back through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone, where Sims gives chase. Udesky was the first person on the puck there. Point. Sims looking for the hat trick today. He's got 2 goals already. Udesky is pulled down, no penalty called. And Franchisi trying to get it down, can't really do it. It looked like it's an offside. Just some miscommunication there on the right-hand side between Sims and Franchisi. He was trying to get that puck into the corner, and he had his own man in front of him. So we're going to have a change behind the play, and Brown coming out to take the drop with Hudgens and Kozak, Rudd and Friend behind him. Puck is one to the side. Friend throws it down deep into the zone. Brown giving chase. Hudgens giving chase as well. Wildcats chip the puck out. But no trouble there for Rudd, who gets that puck and kind of throws it back in. The zone is then cleared. Wildcats playing a little bit D-to-D passing, skating through the middle now, and they have a man way offsides, and we finally do get that whistle. That's the same offsides as we had earlier in the game that resulted in the goal against. Running clock here in the third period as we tick down to 12-13 in the third period, a 7-2 lead, and we have a face-off outside of the GBS zone. Face-off is won by Neuqua Valley and thrown deep into the zone. No pressure being thrown on them right now as Charlie Friend gets that puck, flips it out ahead. It's going to roll toward the net. No icing. Defender gets it. Rudd falls down, but the Neuqua Valley team just throws it, and they take an icing, which we're happy to take an icing in a running clock in the third period. That face-off is going to end up all the way back in our offensive zone, about 88 feet away from us. Get a change for GBS. No surprise, rolling lines here in the third period of a 5-goal lead. Face-off is one to the side, looks like by the Wildcats. Flipped around, Zaffi knocks around, Sidoti has it toward the net, deflected. Back out to the point. Zach Sabev shoots it, and wide. It looked like it could have hit about 3 or 4 players there. Everyone else tried to miss it. And Wildcats throw it all the way down, where Smith gives chase behind the net on his backhand, flips it out to Zaffi. Zaffi gets it ahead to Sidoti, who olays it a little bit, but it's won by Zaffi into the middle. Batista with it on Zaffi's feet, back to Batista. Batista to the middle. He has an opportunity to shoot it, doesn't. Sidoti on this backhand tries to flip it to Zaffi. It's on his feet and deflected out of the zone. So a little bit of tentative play there. We have offsides coming. We have players still offsides. I don't think that they realize it, and now we're gonna. Nope, they did clear the zone. Pass was intercepted there, and here comes Braden Smith to the middle. Intercepted. Sidoti looking for the pass. Gets it. Knocks it down there. Should be looking for a change. Doesn't. Now he does. And you got to be careful there. Sidoti just does get off the ice in time. Wisniewski is on the ice. And Zach Sabev fighting behind the net. Gets it. Does a nice job getting on number 10. Clears one defender. Clears another. Has the middle open, really doing a nice job there, buying himself some time. The breakout goes from Cone to Wisniewski to Andrew Sabev. He gets it, fires it on net, and in. And in. We have the 8th goal of the game. Andrew Sabev kind of just flipped it toward the net. Good things happen when you throw it on the net. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's like the third goal against this goalie. Maybe not. Been a little bit of a tough go of it for the Wildcats here. GBS is not going to apologize for the fact that we have a deep bench and doing a good job of putting pressure on this team. So we were hoping for a get healthy game. We've got one. It's 8-2, and Franchisi wins that puck, throws it outside, deflected, dangerous deflection by the net. Good hit there by 95 of Wildcats. Franchisi's okay, comes up with the puck, and here comes Andrew Sabev out into the middle, shoved down, but right to Wisniewski. Wisniewski to Cone, and he just couldn't get that shot off, and both players go down into the corner. Cone gets back up, pins his man against the boards. Wisniewski trying to win that to the middle, can't do it, it gets deflected, and here come the Wildcats trying to get that puck out. It is kept back in by Zach Sabev, hunting for a goal right here. Andrew Sabev tries to shoot it. It's missed, shoved down by the defenseman, gets right back up and into the Titan zone where it hits the Ingalanis, and he'll cover that up. The official scorekeeper has to call that a shot, but we're being generous at this point. How many shots on goal do we have right now? All right, so we're outscoring them 24-10 with 7:38 to go here in the third period. The only reason why we won't get to 30 would be just the clock running out. An impressive start here for GBS. Weiss wins the lost that face-off. That's right, his first loss that he's had tonight. Rudd plays the puck behind the net. Outlet pass to Yadeski, who doesn't really go hard after that puck. Didn't want to take a hit. Trent tries to clear it out, deflected, kept in the zone. Wildcat offensive player falls down there. Puck's thrown to the back of the net where it's captured by Rudd, who looks for the outlet pass to Sims through the middle, takes it outside, tries to get it to Weiss, but it's deflected off of the Wildcats skate and kept into the zone there. Sims now behind the net toward the middle. Yadeski has it. Back to Friend, off the glass. Shot toward net. Caught by the Wildcats defender who throws it. It's not going to get down for icing. A little bit of a bounce there. Rudd gets it. D-to-D pass. Two D-to-D passes. It's a GBS record there. Nice pass back over onto the left side by Yadeski. Nice pass there into the corner. Just Weiss can get it, and then the pass gets deflected. Another good opportunity there for GBS. The puck is now thrown all the way out. Rudd gets it, chips it into the neutral zone. And Sims takes it into the offensive zone, looking for the pass to the middle. No one there. Nice job by the Wildcats to get back with 5:44 to go. And Elliot Sims gets that puck toward the middle, and we're going to have a whistle and an offsides. Not really sure, but with the running clock, we're down to 5:16. Here in the third period. South has done a nice job all morning putting pressure on the Neuqua Valley Wildcats, who again are playing pretty short-handed. They have a shorter drive, but also playing without the players, so we'll see if that balances out. Hudgens with that puck into the corner, loses it. Thrown out to Zach Sabev, who spins around the neutral zone, takes it back into the defensive zone, evades the forecheck. He's looking for something here. He's cutting out on the right-hand side. Through the middle, around the defender, shoots and hard off the goalie. Looked like he may have had a better angle in the front of the net, and instead pulled it a little bit out to the wide. We have a shoving match going on with Brown and the Wildcats, and we're going to have a penalty on Brown, I believe, who's asking what he did. Well, he shoved the player into the boards while he skated by the ref, and I think that's what got it. So, the clock should stop so they could enter in the penalty, but it's not right now, so we'll see 2 minutes go up on the board, and 3:49, 3:48. No penalty up on the board yet. Now it's there, and penalty kill has started. So if you're looking for anything to work on out of today's game, the biggest thing is we have to try to stay out of the penalty box. Another game where we're picking up 2 or 3 needless penalties, setting up a penalty kill. Now, luckily, we have a 6-goal lead here today, and for some reason, going straight forward, the Wildcats pulled their own man off sides. So that's just not paying attention. A little bit of frustration setting in. 3 minutes to go here in the third period. 1:23 and counting on the penalty kill. And the face-off is won out to the side by Hudgens, who throws the puck to Smith, who throws the puck down into the zone.
Too deep.
And here come the the Wildcats into the zone. Wildcats shoot high off the glass. 55 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Smith tries to throw it back into the corner, can't do it. Puck is deflected. Nice job there, and that's probably the best scoring opportunity we've seen out of the Wildcats in a while. That one gets deflected wide though. Kozak giving chase. Puck is thrown behind the net. Smith ends up winning it. Loses the puck there. Takes a hit. Hudgens with the puck. 23 seconds on the kill. 2 minutes in the game. And the puck is won back to the point. Instead of shooting it, made a pass. I don't think the number 16 on the Wildcats was ready for it, and he just kind of swung and missed. And puck is thrown toward the net. A little discombobulated right now as the penalty comes to an end. Brown is out of the box, second late or so, but back out of the box and onto the ice. And here comes Zaxarev through the middle, even strength, toward the middle, shoots wide of the net, and throws it back to Jack Friedman, who could not handle it. Little pass was a little bit wide. 1:20 to go. And almost a hook. Yeah, definitely need a change. This group has been out there for a bit. 1:07 to go in the game. And here comes Zaxarev to the middle. Brown throws it underneath, back to Brown. Loses the puck. And here come Wildcats. And Friedman gets that puck. Puck is thrown to Zaxarev, who is definitely hunting for a goal at this point. Throws it toward the middle. Shot wide there by Hudgens. 34 seconds. Thrown toward the middle. 33 seconds. Shot there by Jack Friedman and gloved and held on. And that should do it. 25 seconds to go. It looks like they're probably going to run this clock down. Players standing around. 17 seconds. We might get a drop and then the whistle here. 15 seconds, 13 seconds, down to 10. And they're going to back up, shake hands, and this game is over. 8-3, GBS captures its first win of the season. Strong offensive effort, good defensive play. Dean Galanis was